Mike Neumann here with Inside Natural Bodybuilding. We're at the Arnold Classic Expo weekend. Huge event going on here. 200,000 people are here over the weekend. I'm at the Pec-Tacular booth with Jesse Godderz. I've been following this guy for a few years. He's a pro wrestler. He's a pro natural bodybuilder. He does all kinds of things. He got a pretty good story. But Jesse, what's your experience like here so far?
What's that?
Not even paying attention. He's got all kinds of stuff going on. But I ran into Jesse Godderz. I've been wanting to meet this guy for quite some time now, but here he is. Jesse, tell us about some of these Pec-Tacular supplements. What are the top supplements that stand out for you guys?
What's that?
Yep. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's Jesse Godderz for you. Nice to meet you, Jess.
You're here because you know what Pec-Tacular is. The best product in the entire world. Thank you very much, Anthony Almada, co-founder EAS, and now the president of Genr8 and Imagine Nutrition. But Pec-Tacular is the only thing that's actually universally proven to work. It's 2 times faster than sugar and maltodextrin. It's actually universally proven to work in the sense that there was actually a case study of over 400 people that are actual athletes at the University of Sweden that had their blood test drawn and then drawn after 10 minutes after they took Pec-Tacular, and their blood sugar levels raised due to the fact that everybody burning carbohydrates are burned at a rate of like 200 to 300 carbohydrates every time you work out. So depending upon how intense your workouts are, this guy's very large, but he's wearing a sweater and he's very hot.
I should say, here, take the mic for you. I gotta get
Uh-oh, here we go.
thing off, get the pro body.
See, he needs what?
Shout out here.
Nope, you need Pec-Tacular.
Yeah, I got some Pec-Tacular. Kiyoshi sent me some Pec-Tacular, so I am taking some Pec-Tacular now. You can't go wrong with Pec-Tacular.
What is Kiyoshi?
He's 4-time Natural Olympia champion. Okay, so 4-time Natural Olympia champion takes this stuff. You can't go wrong with it. What's the website for you guys?
4-time.
4-time Kiyoshi.
Genr8speed.com or MrPec-Tacular.com. So that's MRPEC with a dash, TACULAR.com. And that's trademarked, people, so don't try stealing it.
MrPec-Tacular.com. Now here's a guy that knows how to chase the dream, because this guy wasn't always at the top of his game. He wasn't always a pro wrestler. He wasn't always here at the Arnold Expo endorsing by Pec-Tacular and anything like that. This guy at one time, you're from Iowa, right? And you did whatever you had to do to get to the top. You were always at the bottom, and you lived out of your car for a little bit, from what I hear, in Iowa, because you were willing to do whatever it took to get to the top, and you didn't, you overcome all obstacles. So tell us about that experience for you.
Well, coincidentally enough, I was from Iowa, so my parents let me live with them for a while. But when I was in California, that's when I lived in my car. Okay, I just want to clear that real quick.
Well, because a lot of people, they wouldn't go to California because they didn't have a place to live. But you're just like, you know what? I'll just live out of my car for a while. I'll do whatever it takes. Okay, that's the mindset you carried then.
Well, at that time, yes, but it was because I was young, didn't have a job, and I was living in California. So I'm like, hey, I'm living the dream. Who cares about a credit score? Meh.
Exactly, but a lot of kids wouldn't have taken that chance, and I was kind of inspired by that, because you were willing to overcome all odds and do whatever it took to get to where you needed to be. So what was the next step? Once you got to California, what was the first step you took, and what kind of advice would you give to other kids that want to chase the same thing you did?
Well, coincidentally enough, I met up with a handful of different fitness managers, started doing a few photo shoots, then that kind of parlayed into fitness modeling. I got into a handful of different fitness magazines. Robert Reef actually shot some really good pictures, and Anthony Almada wanted to use them for his website. I then got in contact with Anthony Almada, said, hey, coincidentally enough, I'm just the youngest natural professional bodybuilder in the country. No big deal. Hey, why not, be a sponsored athlete? I got to talking to him. He said, how are you going to be able to help my company? And I said, I'm a perfect spokesperson for the product, because I haven't ever taken anything. There's products inside GNCs and vitamin shops across the world that I can't even take when I was competing at the time. And as of up until still now, I don't take any of them, just due to the fact that Anthony tests us like Olympic athletes. They're actually blood drawn to make sure that any sponsored athlete is going to be a completely 100% natural athlete. And then again, there's pro hormones, testosterone boosters that I don't even take, just because, first off, they're so bogus. Like, it's just smoke and mirrors, whether it's a good marketing campaign or advertisements, or hey, look at this guy who coincidentally enough was sponsored by Muscle Tech just last year, but now he's sponsored by XYZ. No offense to any other company, but I'm just saying they're interchangeable as far as I'm concerned. I love Genr8 110% due to the fact that this is something that I love and adore, and I actually push just due to the fact that I take it and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Like, I'm sure I could talk to any other supplement company with all the other accolades that I've accrued up until right now at the ripe old age of 26 years young, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is this is the only place that I want to be, just due to the fact that any of the other supplements are just fly by night. Look at how many supplement companies are here this year that weren't here last year. And open up a fitness magazine right now and open it up 2 years ago. I guarantee you the vast majority of them either repackaged or rebranded their own supplements. And why would you do that if it's so good? Exactly, because you want something new or something flashy. That's why. Advertising. That's why. Anthony Almada has not changed Genr8. The ingredients, there's two. The Targo and a natural sweetener. So congratulations, you can read all of them. If you turn the back of any kind of pre-workout, I'm sure there's a slew of, or a grocery list of ingredients inside, half of which the vast majority of the general public probably can't even pronounce.
No, they cannot.
Exactly, and nor would they even know what they put inside their body. So you're telling me you actually buy something at $40, $50, $60 a month and you don't even know what you're putting in your body. Awesome. I consider my body a Maserati and I know exactly what I put in it.
Yep.
High performance fuel, which is
Targo, you got Genr8.
Targo and Genr8. And that's why I'm the man.
Now let's talk more about that. Your pro wrestling.
Look at this sweet poster.
Here he is right here. That's him in his pro wrestling gear.
Mr. Pec-Tacular.
Mr. Pec-Tacular. I kind of want to talk about the pro wrestling because it's got to be hard.
Pro athlete, bodybuilder, and TNA wrestler.
With TNA Impact.
Look at this. I forgot. Oh,
yeah.
And I was on TV.
He's out there.
5 times.
You know this guy's face. You've heard this face before. How do you maintain the workout schedule while you're? I mean, how many weeks on the road are you as a pro wrestler?
It depends. Like the schedule is very. It's pretty intense sometimes, but then other times there's breaks. Like we just went to the UK, so we were in Manchester and London. We shot 4 different episodes of Impact Wrestling over in the UK and in London, and then we came back. We just had our first live TV taping since then because that was in the middle of February. And then we have one more next Thursday, and then we're on the road in Chicago. So and all the live events will be across the country from here on out. So it's actually March 14th is when we're in Chicago.
Well, I'll be in Chicago. I'm from Chicago. I'll have to come check you out then. I'll come check that out for sure. Absolutely.
When it comes to training, it's not that hard. If there's a will, there's a way. Everybody can make excuses, but nobody can get in the gym and nobody can eat right. Well, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
If there's a will, there's a way. You don't look this good, eat McDonald's, people. No Mickey D's for D's. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Jesse Godderz has more people to get to. I wanted to let him get to his fans. He's got a line waiting for me. Wanted to take some time out to come talk for a little bit, but there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Got Jesse Godderz. Look for him in Chicago on March 14th. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the man himself, Jesse Godderz. I'm Mike Neumann. This is Inside Natural Bodybuilding. We're out of here. Thanks for watching.